Welcome to Tarot Parlor, where the truth always rises. The energy surrounding you this Sunday is intense with karmic justice. Someone who's been playing dirty games, spreading poison, and trying to dim your light is about to face their reckoning. Spirit is showing me their mask slipping, their true character being revealed, and the very people they tried to turn against you, seeing them for who they really are. This is your Vindication Sunday, so let's uncover how the universe is working in your favor. So first, let's see what the first card is. We have a Three of Pentacles. The universe is on your side. You have been building a reputation at something new, or at something that you had put aside for a while, or something that you had stopped practicing for a while, or doing your best at. And now you've been doing your best, and you are being recognized for doing so. So, that's your first card. Now, about this karmic. As you can see here, we've pulled the life insurance policy card, the LIP. Boom! This karmic has signed your name for you behind your back on a life insurance policy. This karmic did not work alone. The insurance salesman is someone from your old high school. So it says here, someone from your old high school is a crooked insurance salesman. As you can see, we have the forked tongue from the snake. We have the scorpion. We have a wolf in sheep's clothing. We have a hook. And we have a spider web of lies and deceit. Boom. So these two work together to get that insurance policy. One of these people was in the choir, in the chorus. Now they were either a chorus geek, as you can see right here, la la la, see the mouth is very formed, or they were an oddball. An oddball. So, one of these people were in your choir, one or both. I believe this is the insurance salesman at this point. They always joked that they wanted to be the devil. Ha ha ha, so funny. They subtly dressed and accessorized to mimic the devil. So they may have wore a buckle of a certain style, which is what is shown here as a buckle. And then we have keys, for locking, keeping people in chains. A slick suit of some sort, always had something matching or in a suit with shoes to boot. The pitchfork, always had a symbol or a pitchfork around. Even if it was a plastic fork, they had something to resemble a fork at all times, and something to resemble a tail. So, and other things that may have resembled the devil in lore. Perhaps the way he styled his hair, perhaps a certain walk or gait that they would mimic from occasion, a smile or a twinkle in their eye that they would try to gleam at certain times. So this person was really obsessed with it, but made it very subtle in their character. Person may have been involved in drama as well, which is why people didn't take it seriously or threateningly or odd, even though this person was odd. This person goes from minimalist to extravagant. When they're being a minimalist, yes, it could be because they're down on their finances. Or it could be because that's the time when they are hiding things, where they've collected on insurance policies. They have to go down to bare minimum. They have to get rid of clues. So this person may go down to minimalistic and then back up to something extravagant here or there. And it can be a very selfish, extravagant thing from time to time. Very over the top, extravagant. Again, very subtle, who they let know. And then this person may have a habit of showing up all of a sudden because they stand in the shadows. Do you see that? The black and yellow is very important here. Now, this may be them or somebody connected to them. So this may be a third person that is a sidekick to the devil insurance salesman, the devil wannabe. And again, he may stand in the shadows with his hands in his pockets. It may be a characteristic that they both do. Okay, this is not your karmic. This is the insurance salesman. The karmic could have also been in choir, though, back in high school. And finally, these two, the devil and his shadow friend, are into child, I'm not going to say it, films. That type of industry. They're into that kind of voyeurism and sickness. Very, very, very low key. You would never guess it. Why would you never guess it? Oh, well, because this person's always in a suit. Yeah, because he's dressing the part of the devil. So he always looks nice. So you would never guess that this is his problem. The thing that would give it away is not just how odd he was in choir. He may have been odd, but there are many people that are odd. What really gives it away is the standing in the shadows, the minimalist to extravagant. At key times when there's problems in your life, this will line up when you are facing problems. When people around you are facing problems, when you are hearing bad news from the crowd or from people around the crowd, and all of a sudden you see this person go to minimalist. And then when everyone's doing good, he goes into extravagant, right? So this is the key. Now, so that's some information about the insurance salesman. And it's because you know him personally too. You may not remember knowing him. However, let's get to know your karmic a little bit better. The one who signed your name to that insurance policy. Okay, so back to your reading about you, and we'll see what comes out about your karmic. So you have literally just reestablished yourself, or you're just starting to reestablish yourself, and good job for that. Okay, really good job for that. The thing is that they've used your reputation to make it so that people won't miss you, right? They want to take you out at a time when people aren't going to investigate. So keep your friend sources up right now. This karmic thinks that they are very smart. And they may have studied law. They may have studied law from Google. Either way, they know a lot about the law and what they can get away with. This is the Seven of Wands. So you've got a righteous person defending their land, their cave here. So this person sends people to attack you and keep, in other words, flying monkeys. People that he has working with him on the side that may not know how deep his hole goes. But he has people attacking you about your house, about your car payments, about how easy it would be just, yeah, let us take that over for you and get that off your hands. Or you shouldn't have this, you can't take care of it. He's the one sending these people at you, or even bill collectors. But you've got an Ace of Pentacles coming, and you've got it coming because of what you've done. You've started getting back into things for yourself. And now you've got an Ace of Pentacles coming. So even though he's been, your lifetime, he's been sending these people to destroy whatever you build, and you're always defending it, and he thinks he's so smart doing it, you still have this Ace of Pentacles coming in. And look at you. You are going to be receiving the lot and barrel, basically. It's nothing but good times, happy home, family. You'll have a reason to celebrate with family. And I'm putting this in a row because you are establishing for yourself right now, and you are aligned rightly with the goals that you need to be, to where, and if you keep staying aligned like this and keep pushing forward, even if this comes in for you, he's going to fail. He's going to fail, and his life insurance policy isn't going to be any good because he's got to make you look like a dweeb, okay? Like a failure before he does this. So don't worry about it. You're doing good. You're doing really good, and he's going to be found out. This person is going to be found out, or their salesman is going to be found out, and a lot's going to be exposed. And at that time, you'll watch him start picking up some of those behaviors, standing in the shadows, hands in the pocket, listening to the news, that the socials that you guys are saying in a group. He's standing back and listening. When he's doing that, and I'm not talking about the outcast. You have a couple people in your crowd that are nerdy, that are a little bit outcast and introverted. This guy isn't introverted. And like I said, he's smart legally. This card is saying, okay, that if you keep going, like I just said, if you keep going, this is all yours. You're overburdened. You've got all your warriors in on this. You're fighting this battle. It seems like alone. You've got all your energy pulled into it. But this is the point in the war or in the battle where things turn. So things are about to turn in your favor, okay? Let's pick this last tarot card and we'll see if there's anything else. And this is the nostalgia card, just for you, and it's showing that you do have good friends from high school. You've got one little stinker to worry about here that thinks he's going to get away with something. But I have a feeling that if you stay close with your friends, your true friends from school, that this person's going to be found out. Your whole group is going to find him out because he's not going to be able to measure up to the kindness of your friendship, your clique, okay? So even if it's just that one friend that has always done you right, and that has never made you defend your home, the one that's never made you defend, this is the person that you can celebrate with and have good memories with. Although be cautious, because if you're reestablishing with people that you haven't seen in a while, then sometimes they may not remember you as fondly as you remember them. It takes a while to reestablish, is all I'm trying to say. So take the time to reestablish with your old friends from school, that or your current friends from work, the people that you have nostalgia with, and that has not tried to this person has tried to outsmart you in a lot of things. Has always tried to get that smart word in, at least to the friends behind your back. Always saying that last smart word, even when you're not around. Okay? So hang out with the other folks, and you're going to do just fine. Be blessed.